Hi everyone! I just wanted to share some updates about my investment project, the Eternally Fantastic Space. But before I do that, I want to remind you that my book, Eternally Fantastic, was published on Amazon. You can find the link in my bio or just enter Lily Boyko in search on Amazon and you'll find it. I will be happy to see you among the readers of my first book, and I'm so excited to hear your feedback. So, about the investment project, I'm seeing Sarina, the realtor, on Sunday, and we will be filming in a beautiful house, several $1 million house with beautiful staging, and we will be discussing land options for me, but also we realized that we want to talk about decision making, about how when I got this idea, I started sharing it with you, and I'm not afraid to do that. And it's even not the result, the final result, the eternally fantastic space that is important for me, right? But it's the path which person I become on this path, following this journey, right? It's my growth, my evolution. So yeah, we will be talking not only about land, but we decided to make a podcast and to talk also about these kind of things, the responsibility that people are often scared to take when they buy land or homes, which Serena sells, and often see spaces that. So it will be also some self reflection, right? Also, I've calculated like preliminary costs, and I got something around $1 million with the houses that I want, and those are still tiny houses, but they are very stylish. And I also was thinking about getting not only investors, but maybe grants for that, because this project it's not the profit that is, I'm doing it not for profit. That's like part of it, right? But my biggest desire is to make an impact and to make the space where people would want to come to find themselves. And ChatGPT told me that my story of the war, all my inner transformations, that it's woman-led mission, and that I want to help other people go through their challenges. That might be a good story for getting a grant, and I won't need to return the grant, so it's kind of easier for me that way. And also my other idea was that these tiny homes, in Ukraine they're called modular homes, they are much cheaper in Ukraine, and I started searching for my tiny home when I still wanted to just get a home for myself. And I started searching in Ukraine because of the prices and because the designs in Ukraine are much more beautiful than here, and they are much more affordable than here. But the companies that already have distribution here in the US, Ukrainian companies who sell houses here, they do it according to American prices. So, for example, a house in Ukraine costs like $30,000, but here it costs $120,000, 4 times more. And I was thinking that I could also approach Ukrainian modular houses manufacturers and ask maybe they want to enter American markets. If that's something that is interesting for them, I could be the first one to do it, to make the experimental housings. And I could promote them, I could make content for them, I could make them popular here because I have a big Ukrainian following here who are all looking for affordable housing. The thing is that those houses have to be built according to American standards, and that is the hard part, to switch to American standards, to make them licensable, or how for me to be able to register them here. So for that thing, I would probably need American architect who understands Ukrainian standards and American both, who could consult us. And maybe you have modular houses companies in Ukraine that you think would be willing to establish their brand here in the US. And maybe we could do this project for less than $1 million. Yeah, so those were my thoughts. And, I can dream about it, all about creating, right? And calculations and money business is not something that I enjoy. So that's why it would be great to have someone who actually can make all those calculations, and for me to just focus on creation. That's all for now. Just sharing my thoughts. Please share yours. I'm curious to know, and let's see what turns out of it. Also, I'm practicing my speaking English because it's the hardest for me, since writing, reading, and listening is perfect, and my speaking is worse. So that's a great. Doing these live videos are a great chance to practice it too. Have a great weekend, all of you, and see you soon.